Alright, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming to this class. I want to welcome you all. I really appreciate you coming to this class today, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I want to say you guys are the best. And in today's class, we're talking about creating your first website without coding in minutes to hours. Like, you don't need to have any prior knowledge of programming, coding, CSS, HTML, JavaScript, React, and other before you can create your first website. All thanks to technology that has made life so easy for us. Today you can create your website without having any prior knowledge of programming, and all that I will be showing to us today in this class, from the beginning to the end, it's going to be practical classes and help that I will be showing to you, and you can be able to create your first website without coding in minutes or hours. And at the end of this class, you'll be able to create your own website, ranging from all types of needs. Whether you want to create a shop website, whether you want to create an e-commerce website, whether you want to create any kind of website you want to, at the end of this class, you'll be able to do that. And how you can host your website at a cheaper price, how to get your free domain for a year, how to set a career in website designing, how to get your website visible on Google. And at the end of this class, you're also going to learn how you can build websites for clients and make money. And maybe peradventure, after you're done with the whole class, you don't want to build for now for clients. And we're also going to teach you how you can make money from your website through blogging, affiliate marketing, and all other means. All that will be taught in this class. And at the end of this class, you're also going to learn how you can download premium plugins for free. Like, the plugins are going to be the one we're going to be using to build this website and all. If you are to get most of these plugins, it's going to cost you thousands of dollars. But I'm going to be teaching you how you can get these premium plugins downloaded for free. And these plugins are plugins that's been brought already from the true source. So you're not scared. You don't need to be scared. If download this plugin on your website, we get your website attacked or intruded or that. They are all original GPF file. They're not cracked nor node. And as this class goes on, there's going to be assignments that we're all going to be engaging ourselves with. Just the way I'm doing it from my side, you're also going to be doing it from your side, because it said makes perfect. The only way you can know you're good is when you practice, you test it out. And that is what we're going to be doing in this class. It's going to be practicals and it's going to be assignments. So overall best winners will be given gifts, and that will be assignments, very important. And who wins and get it done will be entitled to wonderful gifts in cash and kinds. We're going to give dollars, like we're giving out dollars, $10, $20, $100, $10, and all gifts that will be discussed as time goes on. So please, I will adjure us that will follow the class, and also the assignment that's been given, you follow, so that you don't get to miss anything. So without further ado, let's get started. How can this website be created? Now we've understood that we are living in an era that has changed. We are living in the era we are living in is a connected economy, in an era of new mindsets, an era where we create, an era where you need to bring out something new and something different. And that's why it's important, the website, because website is something that you need to create something. Website is a content management system that's been built for you to create something. So how can this website be created? How can this website be created? For a website to be created, you need to pass through 3 processes. Just like, let's take for instance, you want to build a house. For you to build a house, you will not just, it's not just a day. It's not so that day that maybe you decide you want to build a house, that you will roof it. There are processes to be followed. The first thing you need to do is to get a street, a locality where you want to build it. Let's say maybe you want it in Miami. Maybe let's say you want it in Pakistan. You want to build a house in Pakistan or India, Nigeria, and all of that. You need to first find a place already that you want your house to be built. It's not just that day you decide you want to build a house, then the house will be fixed. No, it takes processes. You need to find a place where you build a house, like a name, a street name, a place where you want the house to be fixed, maybe a country name.
a city name, a street name. Let's say the country name is Pakistan, and maybe the street name is Pakistania, or let's say the city name is Pakistan, something like that. That is the first thing that is needed. You need to find the environment, the atmosphere you want, maybe in an environment where you don't want too much noise, in an environment where you don't want too much stress. That's the first thing that is needed to be done. When that is done, when you've gotten the street name, you've gotten the place where you want it to be fixed, then you can now start, okay, now I've gotten a place where I want my house to be built. Now, the next thing to do is to start building foundations where your house will be hosted upon. That's the second thing the next thing to do. You need to first get the name. Okay, I want it to be in this particular area, environment. That's the street name. Then now, after that has been done, you've concluded on that, then you now want it to be built. A foundation where it's going to start. Then that's when you now want to start, okay, consulting people that will build the foundation for you. Then when the foundation is built, then you can now start molding on the house. You can now start fixing the house before you want to move it and get it done. But the thing that is first needed is to build it, is to get a street name. And that's why the first thing is to get your website domain name and hosting. The second thing is the thing we're going to be using to build it. You know, I said something, I said, today you don't need to have any Java knowledge, any HTML knowledge, any CSS knowledge. Today, you can build a website without that. And that's why I said, today we're going to be using a platform where it's going to make everything easy for us. We just go on the platform, we just try to set up some things, and before you know it, boom, your website is displayed live. And it's something that's called CMS, Content Management System. Today we all have a lot of system. Like today we have today, just like today now, we have Facebook. Let's say for example you want on Facebook. Today we have all sort of automated tools that has been programmed already. Now it used to be before. Let's say for example you want to, like, they're even washing. Let's say for example it used to be before, like there was something like washing machines. Maybe you want to wash clothes at home. But today a system has been created already. Like if you don't want to use your hand to wash your clothes, you can use a system washing machine that's been created to wash. All you need to do is to buy the automated system. You get it. All you need to do is to put your clothes and press some buttons. You press some things that are there, and before you know it, boom, your clothes will be washed. Just the same thing with this. It used to be before, it's going to take hours to start pressing all the programming languages, the coding and all of that. Testing and all of that, it's going to take hours for a website to be built. It's going to take a month. But today, within 1 day, 2 days, even hours, you can build a website live. And all what that's needed is just to stick to the system, to the automated system that's been built already. All we need to do is just to stick to it and get the system known. And that system is what is called Content Management System, CMS. That system is what is called CMS, Content Management System. And we all have all sorts of content management systems today. We have WordPress. Many of us might be familiar with that. We have WordPress, we have Joomla, we have Wix, we have Wix, we have Weebly, and all sort of. But I want to tell you that majority of the website, many of the websites that are being built today online are built on the most popular of it, which is WordPress. Because why? WordPress is a CMS that is secure, that is very easy to work with. Majority of the big brands today, you know, BBC, CNN, all these websites are not created maybe from using programming language and all of that. Many of these websites are created using WordPress. Because WordPress has made it so simple for us. Just like today on YouTube. Maybe you want to talk about your business using a video. YouTube has created a platform. All you need to do is to sign up with YouTube and create your video. and put it there. Let's say you want to talk about, you want to, you want to sell your product online. AliExpress, Amazon, all those has created a system. You need to plug with them and put your product there. This time has been created. You don't need to start. Maybe for example, you want to create a product. You want to sell a product online today, and you still don't have a website. You can sign up with Amazon. You can sign up with AliExpress, Jumia, and all of that, and sign up with them, and put and plug it. It has created the system already. You need to just put it, to follow the process, and get your product displayed online. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So I would like to talk on the domain, the first process that is needed. I said the first thing that is needed is for you to have a domain name. Yes, 40% of websites developed on WordPress. That's true. It's even more than that. You don't need to have any React, all those stuff. Now, I said the domain name. What is a domain name? Domain name is the address that people type into a browser address bar to find your website. Let's take for example, let's say we want to search for let's say we want to search for shoes. Let's say for example we want to search for shoes. Where can I buy shoe? Let's say okay, let's say for example I write something like shoes in Pakistan. Let's write. Please hope you are still with me, everyone. Please, are you still with me? Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do today. Today's like, this class is not just today. We're going to be doing it subsequently. Today is just like the foundation. If you want to build a house, it's not that day you finish the house. There are processes to be followed. You need to set the foundation and all of that. That's exactly what we're doing today. Today is just the setting of the foundation. Mr. Izuaka. So everything will be explained practically. Just go along with the class. Okay? All right. So let's say I already searched for shoes in Pakistan. You look at. I'm still trying to explain on domain name. Like the definition I was given said, domain name is something that when people search online, maybe on Google, on Bing, on Microsoft, the names are proper. Look at this particular stuff. It's written https://www.metroshoes.com.pk. Now, if we were to talk about this domain name, the domain name of this website is Metro Shoes. Are you getting? Let's look at the second one, www.ndure.com. The domain name of this particular website is ndure. The third one, www.soloto.com. You can see the name differs. There's the Metro Shoes, there is Indure, there's Soloto, there is Insignia. You see? Yes, the full is the URL. I'm talking about the domain name now. The domain name itself is the Soloto. The domain name itself is Insignia. Back to the class. So domain name is the address that people type. Let's say for example, let me use someone as an example here. Let me use Ruba Abib. Okay, let's say Ruba Abib wants to create a product on shoes. And he wants the name of the shoes. He wants the name of the product. Like he wants the name of his brand to be Rubab Abib. Okay? Or let's say Rubab Abib Shoes. That's what he wants the name to be, Rubab Abib Shoes. The domain name is going to be Rubab Abib Shoes. That means when people searching where can I buy shoes online? His domain name will pop up. Let's forget about the HTTPS. HTTPS is just a protocol in www store. The domain name itself is forget about the https://www.rubabhabib.com. But the domain name is the Rubab Habib shoes, because it's www.rubabhabibshoe.com. But the .com is not the domain name. The name of the company, the name of his product is Rubab Habib. Let's say Arab Azan Zahid, Omiza Haman, and all. That's the name. See, if you look at this particular illustration, this is the HTTPS, the domain name. You see, my team shop, www.myteamshop, that's the domain name. You see, yeah, just like I said, like I was explaining, if you want to build a house, the first thing that is needed for you is to get the street name. Let's use this as an illustration. Now, this is a street name, Main Street, Yellow Slow Road. If I want to build a house now, let's say I live in this city, and I want my house to be built around in this particular place. The name of my street, when someone will come and visit me, maybe when I'm done with the house or before building the house, and I want to tell someone, please, I'm here, I will not tell the person I'm at my house. I will not tell the person I'm at this place. What I will tell the person, please come and meet me as Yellow Slow Road, Main Street. That's the name of the street. And that's what I'm going to tell the person. So that's the domain name. That's just like a name mind definition. Look at this for example. HTTPS, when you go online, just like what we searched earlier, like this. When we search for shoes in when we search for shoes in Pakistan, remember, it brought something like https://www.indure.com, https://www.metroshoes.com. You see that? All those things it brought. Now, look at it. It's like this. The HTTPS is the protocol. You see, the www is the subdomain. Yes. HTTPS://www. That's the website link. You see, and that's what I'm trying to explain. The www is the subdomain. Then the domain name is the Metro Shoes. .com is the top level domain. Now we have all types of domain. If you see, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can make. I can try to find some. Now, if you noticed, many of us might have noticed. If you noticed, type in yes, I've noticed in the description. You notice a lot of times you see some websites ends with .org, .shoes, .net, .dat, .com, and a lot of that. How many of us have noticed that? Please, if you noticed, type in you've noticed. How many have noticed that? How many of us have noticed that? Please, can you all hear me? Hello? Please, can you all hear me, please? Please, if you can hear me, please type in below you can hear me. All right. Please, can I get people again to type in? We are 12. Please, can I get people again to type in? You can hear me. All right. Please, can I get another person like 2, 3 to type in? They can hear. All right. Okay, so that's just exactly what we're talking. For you, there are types of domains. We have .org. Let me try to. We have .org, we have .biz, we have .net, we have .info, we have .biz. Let's say, let me use a name here. Let's say root.biz, root.edu, root.com, root.me, root.org, root.info, root.gov, root.net. Just do that. But the one that is the top level, like when you have .com domain, let's say root.com, it's very easy. Like virtually anybody from any part of the world can see your website. Unlike you have a website that is roots.com.pa, let's say Pakistan, or roots.com.ng. It's gonna be shown, but it's not going to. You can compare the authenticity with .com, and that's why it said .com is the top level domain. That's why it's afraid to be like when you want to reach the world, not just your base, not just your country. You want to reach outside your country, everybody in the world. That's why you see most of these companies, Facebook.com, Google.com, Apple.com. Why? Because right in Nigeria, I can access Apple. Right anywhere, it's a top level domain. And you can see, it said domain name, the root domain, what you can register. That's the name. I believe we all understood that. Please, if you understand, please comment you all understand all what I've been saying. It's one step at the other, Mr. Sari. We're still going to, for you to develop a website, you need to have a domain name. You need to know about a domain name. For you to develop a website, you need to understand the basics before you go into that, because you need to know about the ABC first before going into algebra. All right. It's all what I've been saying all this while. Hope you understand it. Please, if you understand it, please put in. You can understand. Please put in. You can understand before I continue. Please, if you understanding all I've been saying all this while, just put in so that we again. All right. Like I said, for you to build a website, just like I type it with building a house, it's not the same day you decide you want to build a house that same day, boom, you complete, then you will do it. If you have the money, but you can build it in a day if you have the money, let's say. But for that to be done, it's not just you want to build a house, then you now go to one place, you need to follow processes. You need to find the location of where you want it to be. You need to find the location, the street name. Then when that is done, then you can now start building. You need to build it. You need to start with the foundation. Then after that, then you can now build on it. And that will take us to the next slide. That will take us to the next slide. I already said, like, for you to build a house, already, the process that will be done is to get a street name, right? Which I said, all right. The first thing that is needed, like I said, when you want to build a house, look at this diagram, for example. Look at this. Now look at this. If you want to build a house, you will not jump. It's not this that will be the first one. This is not the first thing. This is not the first one. Let me change the colors so that we can see. All right. This is not the first thing. This is not when you want to build a house. This is not the first thing to do. The first thing is to do is after you've done your research, you've done your feasibility studies and all that. The first thing to do is to find a place, the street name where you want your house to be built. Like today, someone say, I want to be in Miami, I want to be in Ohio, I want to be in Oklahoma, I want to be in Texas, all those stuff. You want to find the street name first, where you want your website to be built, when you want your house to be built. after the street name, which is typing the domain name. Because for you to build a website, you need to come up with a name. Let's say you want to set something around weight loss. You need to come up with a name around weight loss. Let's say fit weight loss. 7 days weight loss. You need to come up with a name. That's the first thing that is needed. You cannot just, okay, you want to build a website, then boom, you start building. You need to come up with a name. Like Apple, they came up with a name, Apple. Facebook, they came up with a name, Face and Book. Google came up with a name that is special to them, like a special name to them. So the first thing to do, you need to come up with a name around what you want to say, whether weight loss, whether anything. Like, let's say, for example, like churches now. Let me use church as an example. We have varieties of church. We have Baptist, Methodist, Anglican, varieties of churches. If the church wants to build a website, let's say a Methodist church wants to build a website, they will not build a website. They will not call the name of the website .com. The name of the website will be Methodist.com. So if anybody come online and check Methodist.com, their website will come up. You know that, okay, this Methodist.com belongs to Methodist Church. Or let's say Anglican.com. You know Anglican.com belongs to Anglican. When you say redeem, belongs to, when you say end time believers, it belongs to end time believers. So that's the first thing that is needed to be done. You need to get the first name, the street name, which is the domain name. You want to build a website. When that is done, then after you've gotten the street name, the location where you want it to be built, then you not get that's when, okay, we're already going to build this house in Main Street, Yellow Snow Road. After you've concluded that you want your house to be built here, then we now want to start doing foundation, which will take us to this part. You see now we're already in Main Street, Yellow Snow Road. We want to start building the foundation here. So after you've gotten your domain name, the next thing is how you want your website to be hosted. Not just ordinary hosting. The Bible says something, I don't know, many of us, but there's one thing in the Bible said, if the foundation be destroyed, there is nothing the righteous will do. When the foundation, we all know that when the foundation is faulty, you can't build on a faulty foundation. And that's why it's important to, if you want to build a website, you don't just build on any foundation. You must build on a foundation that's been tested and trusted. A foundation that you know that they already stood the test of time. If you want to build your foundation now, if for example, now let's say you want to build a house, you will not just start, okay, after you've gotten the place, the place is a riverine area, the water already, you now want to start building your house there. Let's say you like the place and you have the money, but the place is riverine, there's a lot of waters there, like rivers. It's not immediately start, you need to fill it up. You need to make the foundation strong before you start building. So that's the second thing that is needed. Now, for this house to be completed, we need to build it on a strong foundation. We've already gotten the domain name. Now the next thing is to get a hosting, which is the foundation where all your websites will be stored. Now, if you look at the definition of hosting, web hosting is the process of renting or buying space to house a website on the World Wide Web. I want us to underline those things. Renting or buying space. Let me change the color. Web hosting is the process of renting or buying space to house a website. See to that? On the worldwide. So if you want people to check you online, already you know we said website is you creating an online presence. Let's say for example, you want to buy shoes, they want to check, the world today has changed. Anything we want to check, we want to go on Google. And that's what I said, the information age started this digital age we're in. It used to be before. Now, if you want to, maybe you want to learn how to cook, you want to learn how to bake, you don't need to, you can go online these days, YouTube, all those things, watch videos and get them done. And so also when people are into business and people want to check the authenticity of your business, The next thing they want to go online, check on Google. Is this business a scam? Is this a scam? Is it fake? That's the next thing to be done. That's the next thing to be checked. So also, hosting, website hosting, after you decide you want to build a website, you're getting your domain name. Website hosting is just a place where all your information will be stored, just like a memory card. On a memory card, you have your videos. We have internal inbuilt on the phone and external memory card. Already on the phone, let's say the brand of your phone is Tecno. That's the brand name. For the phone to work properly, it has to be hosted properly on a space, on a storage device. Let's say maybe 30 gigabyte, 40, 64, 128 gigabyte. When it's hosted properly on it, that is where your videos, your pictures, your details, your ebook and all that will be stored. So also website. If you want to build a website, it needs to be hosted properly on a good hosting server. Like we said, it's a process of renting or buying a space. Like this house, for example, this particular place has been brought already. This particular house has been brought already. Look at this particular house has been brought. Oh, sorry. Look at this house. We've brought this house already. This particular house. Remember, it said that sorry. Remember we said the website also in the process of renting or buying a space. If you want to build a house, you cannot go and build it you're not going into the space and build it in the air. No. Or into the water. No. You need to get a space that is specially for you. They are your own authority. Nobody can change you out of the place. So also website hosting. If you want to have your own personal website, you need to claim it. It's like you rent it or you buy it. A personal space for yourself, only for you and you alone. Nobody will claim it for you. If your name is maybe Ruth and your website doesn't is Ruth, your dual is your property. Nobody's going to claim it from you. Let's say your name is Azan. It's going to be for you and not for anybody. So that's just the hosting. Is the process of buying a space to house a website on the World Wide Web where all your files and informations are stored, just like a memory card where all your information will be stored. So also a website, you want to have a website and you want it to be a place where people will introduce, will not come and scam and penetrate. You want it to be a place that is safe. You need to get a good hosting company. Everything, I'm going to show you everything in this particular video. Then let's look at this before we go into the little practicals we're going to do today, before we call it a day. Now, let's take a glance now. Let's take a glance. You look at, we're talking about website hosting. This is your computer or your mobile device. You want to search for, look at, this is your web host. This is the internet, and this is the visitors. Let's say this is Mr. Hay. This is Mr. Hay. Mr. Hay is searching for where can I download ebooks online. And already on your website, you've written or you have the files already on your website where people can download PDF files. It has been hosted already. Your website is already. The thing is, when your computer, already on your computer, your mobile device, is going to the web host. You want to check the web host. Go to files already that's been stored on the internet. That's been stored already. Go to web hosting. Check out files that are related to what you are searching for. It will bring it out to you as information after the Google. If you notice, most of the time when you're searching, you see Google will be like searching, checking the similar information or something like that, files for you like that. What Google is trying to check out hostings where devices are being hosted already. Some of the things you're looking for, where it's being hosted. Try to see once it has checked already. Most of the time when you check on Google will tell you nothing is being found. Nothing has been found. That means there's no one or nothing has been written around what you're searching for. There's nothing that's been hosted online already. But when it's been hosted online, it will bring it on your phone, search it out, the internet will bring it out, then you cannot check it out. That's just the website hosting. Do we understand? Please, if you understand, please comment. Let me check your understand. All right, Mr. Ruba Habib. Yes. Or please, if you understand to this point, just comment you understand. All right. Praise. Is it Mao, sir? Please, I want every one of us. We're just 10 in numbers. Please, I want our response. Read one. All right, sir. Understood. All right. Rubab Habib understood. All right. Please, Messi, Azan, Mohammed, Massa. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. But please, if you're still connected with us, I would like you to comment understood, so that I can continue. Please, if you understand, comment so that I can continue. Masahama. What is that is convincing there? What is that is convincing? But don't worry, I will create time for the questions so that we can get it settled. But you still understand it. Don't worry. I will show you some of them. We are about going to the practicals now. So, please, Mr. Mohammed Rafiq, J. I've not seen Jane responding. Oh, you're welcome back, ma'am. All right, I asked the question if we all understood all what I've said. Please, if you understand, please comment. J, I've not seen you responding. I've not seen Mr. J. I don't know if it's Mr. J or Mrs. J. I've not seen J responding all this while I've been in the class. Please, I want our response. If all what I've said, we all understood, please. So that I can continue. J, you understood what we said? Or what we've been saying? You understood? Please, we're just telling number, please. I want this class to be an interactive class, please. I want to be sure that all what I've been saying, we are catching it. So that it's not just be me just saying. All right, Mr. J. All right, no problem. You're welcome back, man. Sorry for that. Welcome back, Ms. Ruth. Rubahabi, will you send us a recording? Oh, it's processed. It's processed. But we have to do a lot of editing and all of that. So, please, we all understood. I can move ahead. I can go on. Someone asked a question. Rule of web hosting. Let me just talk on that. Web hosting in just like I use this illustration for example. Mr. Ruba, I don't know if it's Mr. or okay, I think it's Mr. Ruba Habib. Web hosting. Oh, going to mosque. I can't forecast the time it's going to end, Mr. Ridwan, sir. I can't forecast, sir. Yes, it's just to explain a little thing. I'm about going into the practicals now. So I can't forecast when it's going to end, sir. I'm very sorry for the inconveniences. All right.
Hello, everyone. Please, I'm just trying to explain the basics so that we can get to understand the practicals very well. If the foundation isn't set very well, you won't understand the rudiments and the way it works. Please, I'm very sorry for taking my time out. I'm just trying to take my time out to explain in details for us. I'm very sorry if I'm taking your time. But please, the waiting is going to wait it. If you can just wait to the end of it, I really appreciate it. Thanks and God bless. Shalom.
All right. The web hosting, again, is, let's say for example, you want to build a house. If you want to build a house, it's not the day you want to build a house, you decide you want to build a house. Okay, let's say you want to build a house today. And I said, okay, you now start, you contract the contractors, and when you build a house and you now build it. No, it goes through a lot of processes. The lot of processes to be followed. You need to find a location of where you want the house to be built, a particular region, a country where you want the house to be built. Maybe you want to be in Pakistan, you want to be in India, you want to be in Nigeria, you want to be in a particular place. That's the first thing that you need to do. Then you need to find, aside being a country, Pakistan is the country. You need to find a name in the country, a city, a street in the country, in Pakistan, for example, or in India, for example, where you want your house to be built. Your house cannot be built in Pakistan. It has to be in a particular place. It has to be narrowed down to a particular street or city in Pakistan. When that is done, okay, I want it to be in this location. Okay, maybe this location, there's always light. This location, the security is guaranteed. This location is and that. You put that in place first before you start to build your house. When that has been put in place first, then you've concluded, okay, I want my house to be built in this location. I want my house to be built close to the water because I love nature. I want my house to be built close to forest because it depends on what you want it to be. After that has been done, which is like your street name, your domain name, typing it back to domain name. After you've gotten the domain name of your website, maybe you want your domain name to, the person that asked the question, oh, Miss, I'm sorry for that, ma. Miss Ruba Abi, sorry for that, ma. Okay, let's say you want the name of your website, you want it to be www.rubababi.com. The domain name now is Rubababi. I don't know if you understand now. The domain name now is Rubababi. That's the domain name. Depending on what you want it to be. Ridwan, let's say Mr. Ridwan wants to create a website around what he wants to say, and he wants the name to be Ridwan Clothing. The domain name is Ridwan Clothing. Let's say Ms. Ruth wants to create something around a business, and he wants the name to be Ruth Fashions. The domain name is Ruth Fashions. Now, after that has been done, for you to build a website, now for example now, if you want to go on Google now, Google has a website name. Google, that's the name. Facebook, Microsoft. Alibaba. The name of the man is Alibaba. He also has AliExpress. They also have 1688. 1688.com. The domain name is 1688. The domain name is Alibaba. Then AliExpress. Okay, yeah. Then we have AliExpress, which the domain name is AliExpress. I'm very sorry, please. I went to attend to someone, please. Oh, all right. So let's say, for example, after you've gotten that, you've gotten the domain name, like Alibaba.com. The name is Alibaba. The man wished to put his name there. You know, Amazon. The owner of Amazon is Jeff Bezos, but he wants the name of his website to be Amazon, and that's why he named it Amazon. Alibaba has a lot of sites, websites. We have Alibaba, we have AliExpress, we have Pinduoduo, we have 1688. He wants the name to be Pinduoduo. He wants the name to be 1688. He wants the name to be Alibaba, AliExpress. I don't know if you're getting now. Now, so after the domain name has been gotten, now the next thing to do is, where do you want this website to be hosted upon? You need to build on a foundation where all your information will be stored. And that's why we're talking about web hosting. That is the process of renting or buying space to house a website on the World Web, where all your files and information are stored. So for your website to be accessible online, you need to get it hosted. And it's not just ordinary hosting. A hosting that has stood the test of time. A hosting that is trusted and tested. That they've been in business, not just ordinary hosting. Just like you want to build a house, you must make sure, because if the foundation of the house is not strong, you cannot forecast the standing of the house, because the house will be destroyed any moment. If any breeze blow, it will destroy the house. But when the foundation is strong, look at a lot of houses today. Look at a lot of houses today. Oh, sorry, someone asked, does web host relate to target audience? Like, I am in Pakistan, so to target same content or target to web? No. Web hosting is not that. Web hosting is not. Web hosting is a place where you are hosted, where your files, just like a memory card. Any one of us can have access to memory cards on our phone. We can buy external memory cards from the same company and we'll still be using it. Memory card is a place where you store all your information. Like, we have storage device on your phone, inbuilt storage device, where all your information will be stored. Also, we also have external storage devices where you have your information files stored. So also with web hosting. Website hosting is a place where all your website information, when you want to post videos, you want to post pictures, your articles, your content will be hosted. That's what web hosting is all about. It's the process of renting or buying space to house a website on the World Wide Web. Let's face it, we want to build a house. Your foundation, the foundation of the house is the hosting. The foundation. And when the foundation is wrong, is not good, the house, if anything happens, maybe little wind blow, the house will destroy, will collapse. You see a lot of houses today, 24-story building, and they are still standing for years. Why? Because they are hosted on a good foundation. They are hosted from the word website hosting, website and hosting, where you host your website. I don't even understand. Websites and hosting. Let's just use that simple layman definition. Website, then hosting. A place where you host your website. That's what is called website hosting. I don't know if you understand now. A place where you host your website is where you have the website hosting. So the website hosting is a place that houses like a memory card, that houses all your files. Whether you want to put videos on your website, you want to put products on your website, you want to write articles on your website, you want to write content on your website, whatever it is, the hosting is the memory card where all those files will be stored. Are you getting now? That's the web hosting. And that's why I'm saying, like, for you to host it, you must host it on a good foundation. It's not just hosting it with any nonsense company. The lot of hostings today, they are not trustworthy. The lot of hosting today, that you cannot predict the sources of your website. Anybody can just intrude, can just destroy your website and all of that. But if you want to host, it must be hosted on a good foundation. A hosting that you know that has been in business for years. That has value. Hosting, like the foundation, when the foundation is faulty, the house will not stand strong. And as the Bible says, when the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? Just like as a student in school, I know many of us are students, many of us are done schooling. The reason why many of us could skate through was because our foundation, our primary foundation was strong. The lot of people that they got admitted into university, they could not write, they could not write their names, they could not speak good English, they could not explain themselves. Why? Because of the foundation was not that strong. So the foundation is not strong, it's going to affect everything that happens. So that's why if you want your website to be strong, you need to have a good domain name and a good web hosting. So now it brings us to web hosting, free and paid hosting. Today, it's been said today, like there's absolutely nothing you want to find in the world today that you will not find free. But you cannot guarantee the security. Just imagine as a person, maybe you are living with someone. It's not your house. You've not yet built a house. You're a tenant in a house. You cannot have the much freedom. Let's say, if you're already a tenant in a house, you paid for it, the house. You can do what you want with the house as long as you've paid for it. But let's say you are living with the landlord of the house. You're not the owner of the house. You are restricted to things you can do in the house. You're not free to do anything anyhow. Because why? It's free. But if it's something you pay for, you have the full chest. You'll be bold to do anything you like. And that's why Jesus Christ, he paid the price. Because he knew the importance of it. He paid the price. And also that religions, the founders, they knew the importance of free. They had to pay the price. So in hosting, when you're working with free hosting, let's say you have the access of getting free foods. You have free foods that you are eating. You're not the one producing the food. You have someone that's giving you the food free of charge. You cannot tell the person, please, can you put sauce on it? You cannot tell the person, please, this food is not sweet. Please, this food add ginger to it. No. Because why? You're not the one, you're not paying for it, you're getting it for free. Even if the food is not sweet, you tell the person, you appreciate the person, thank you. Why? Because you're not the one that has brought the food or that has produced, that has manufactured the food. But imagine maybe you pay someone to cook for you, and in return, after the person has cooked the food, in return the food is not, there's no salt in it, the food is not sweet. You can tell the person, what kind of food is this that you prepare for me? This food is not sweet. Why? Because you paid. You can be able to tell the person, please, can you make an amendment? But when it's free, even if the food is not sweet, just like someone that is in prison, the person does not have the freedom. You are engaged. You are imprisoned. You have access, you are restricted to what you can do. But when you have the freedom, you can decide for the next week, I only want to be eating shawarma. For the next 2 weeks, I only want to be eating in a restaurant. I don't want to cook myself. That's because you have the hassle yourself. But something that is free, you don't have the freedom for it. You are enslaved, you are restricted. And that comes to website hosting and free hosting. Paid hosting, there's a personalized domain name. Let's say you have a business and you want your name to be rootfashions.com. With paid hosting, you can change the name. But when you're using a free hosting, you cannot. They will tell you, okay, your name will be rootfashions.systemi.io or rootfashion.wordpress.wiz.com. You see, you don't have the access to change the domain name. But when it's something you are paying for, you can change it the way you like. You can, anything you want to name it, you can. And there is technical support 24/7 on paid hosting. If it is free hosting, 24, just imagine, you are getting something free of charge. You're in a house, living for free. You're not paying. And you're not telling it, you're disturbing the person every time that, please, I'm not eating every day. Please, can you increase my meal? Please, can I be eating like maybe 5 times a day? Please, these are the kind of foods that I hate, that I like personally. Please, can you change this your mix? You don't have you don't be shy to tell the person, because you are getting those things free. But you see, if something you've paid for, you can tell the person face to face, please, this is what I want, this is what I want. And that's the same thing with paid hosting. 24/7, you can contact them, you can ask them questions. When you're having problem, you can reach out to them, please, what happened? And they can. But when it's free, you just maybe 48 hours. Even if the answer you will tell you, please, we are busy. And there's always downtime. You see a lot of websites that are being hosted, they're not hosted properly. You see, you go to the website, it tell you it's not accessible for months, for weeks. The website will not be live. Why? Because of the kind of hosting. Just today, the SD card. Many of us are using the SD card on our phones. The lot of SD cards that when you buy those SD cards from the company, within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the SD card will be infiltrated. There will be viruses and a lot of things that will come in. And there are SD card that has been created, that has been tested and trusted. Even if there's virus, and antivirus has been created already, they can fight it out. An SD card has been created that you have warranties because of they know what they are doing. They say if you have any problem, come. There's money back guarantee and all of that. So the same thing, when those memory card is being created as coming from the right company, it will not just break down anyhow. Maybe you want to download a file, and while downloading, you just see your memory card has crashed. There are companies like that within 2 weeks of using them, you experience those kind of things. But there are companies that for years, I know memory card have been using for years and it does not give you any problem. I know memory card you have gotten that even within the first month of using it, they crashed. And when you're using free hosting, it always comes with its downsides. It's always downtime. Your website can be live now. Within the next 3 days, your website will just close up. Within the next 4 days, months. But when you are using a paid hosting, it comes with a 99.9% uptime. Even if there's issue, it will be resolved quickly. And when you're using a free web hosting, it's limited. It's limited. Sorry for the wrong stuff. It's limited. You don't have, just like you're using you're in a place, you're getting things free of charge. You don't have much access to things that you don't have much access at all. You'll be restricted to a lot of things that you'll be doing. But when you're using paid hosting, you can request for access, you can request for more access and all of that will be done. Please, please, if you follow me to this point, please hold on, please. All right, sorry for the short break, sorry. Or please, if you've gotten to this stage and you've enjoyed this class at this point and you understood, please, can you comment? Can you comment and write, understand, your understanding? Please, if you've gotten to this stage, because I'm just within some minutes now, mercy, ma'am, what's that you don't understand? I'll still be going to. Don't worry, this class is a practical session. Like everything. That's why, because I understood. All right, man. Don't worry, everything will be in some minutes now. All right, man. In some minutes, man, I will be going to the practical class to show us step by step how it's going to be done. Ma'am, Mercy, what's that you don't understand, man? Mr. Azan, what is that is a little complicated, sir? What is that is a little complicated? All right, that's good. Masama, stuck in posting posts. Please, can you expatiate better too? Please, can you expatiate better? Is it the hosting part, Mr. Zan? Ma'am, Mercy, please, ma'am. Can you explain the part that is not, that's getting complicated, so that I can explain before going into the class, into the practical? Is it the hosting part, Mr. Zan, that you're not getting? Just type in, you're not getting it. Then, Mercy, please, you can put in the parts you're not getting to. All right, don't worry, Mr. Zan, I'll do justice to that. Ma'am, Mercy, please, can you put in the parts you're not understanding so that I can go ahead? Just tell me the parts you're not understanding, man. All right, no response. Okay, all right, don't worry. I'll address that, don't worry. All right, I said hosting. Let me come again. Hosting. Let me come again to hosting. All right. I said hosting. Just let me use the layman language now. Website and hosting. Let's put this word into consideration. Website and hosting. Website and hosting. It means where you host your website, that's what is called hosting. Let's just use that simple language. Just as simple as many of us were using phones, Android phone. On our phone, there's something that is called memory card. There are phones that comes with inbuilt space, storage space, where all your apps, all your videos, all your pictures, all your files will be stored. Get that? All that will be stored. And you can also, if maybe let's say your phone comes with let's say 12 gigabytes, and you want to download a file that is worth 100 gigabytes, you need to add up to the space. You need to buy a space. All right? You can either get it for free from your friend to get a memory card for the meantime, to get it from your friend and put inside your phone. But remember, if you get the memory card from your friend for free, you still don't have much access to the file, because you cannot be disturbing your friend every time, asking, please, I want to use the file now. But if it's something that it is yours, you have the freedom to use it anytime. But the storage, you can buy another storage file. Okay, you want to add up maybe 120 gigabytes to your phone, where you can change the location. Anything that I'm downloading, I don't want it to be on my phone again. I want it to be on my memory card. So all your new downloaded content, videos, audios, files, and all of that will be downloaded on the new storage space that you've gotten. So also with websites, for you to take your website live, you need to host it. You need to buy a space where all your files, all your videos. Let's use this website for example. Let me use a website for example. Let me use a website for example. Let me see a website I can use. Okay, let's use AliExpress. Let's use AliExpress. See, you can see AliExpress is taking time to load. Why? Google is consulting the hosting platform where this file has been stored already. You see, about 165 million search. Before that is being done, you can see it was loading initially. Try to load before it brought out this AliExpress. Now let's go to AliExpress. You can see on AliExpress we have all types of stuff. We have woman fashion, we have men's fashion, we have phones and telecommunication, we have computer, office and security. You look at. You can see all sorts of informations. We have pictures and all sorts of informations. Now, this particular stuff now, all these informations now, has been hosted on a particular place. All these files, all these videos, all these pictures we're seeing has been hosted already. There's been a storage file that has been brought already where all these files have been hosted. So if anybody search it up, the hosting will bring those files up so that it can be feasible to us to see. That's why I said, just like you want to build a house, for example, you need to find a location where you want your house to be built, right? You need to find a location where your house will be built first. After you've gotten the domain name, after you've concluded, okay, you want your domain name to be rootclothings.com, or you want your domain name to be messyshopping.com. Like the one we just searched now, aliexpress.com. The domain name is AliExpress. But the man is using top level domain, which is .com, and he's not using .org, .net, .co, .uk, stuff like that. He's using .com, which is a top level domain. Now, after the name has been gotten, for you to build a house, the next thing, after you finalize that, you want this house to be built at this particular location. Number 33 Yellow Snow Road Street. Just like the picture we have, you want your house to be built at Yellow Snow Road Main Street, which is the domain name, and which is the domain name of your website, like mercyclothing.rootclothing.com. After that has been gotten, we've passed the first stage. The second stage to build your house is to start building. And for you to build a house, you need to start with foundation. The foundation must be right, which brings us to number 2. The domain name is number 1 for a website to be live. The second one is website hosting, which is the foundation where all your files will be stored. And that's why he said, if the foundation is not right, the house will collapse. That's why people, the engineers, if they want to build bridge and all that, they take time to work on the foundation. Because the foundation will carry the heavy burdens. The foundation will carry the weights. The foundation will carry the structure. The structure carried is the foundation that was carried. That's why you can see a house of 24-story building built on a foundation and it will not collapse for years to come. Why? And you see a house that is like 2-story will be built on a foundation and it will collapse. Why? Because the foundation is not right. The hosting is not right. So let's use this foundation as hosting so that we can understand. Let's use this foundation as hosting. Let's use this as hosting. Now, let's call this foundation hosting. All right, let's name it hosting so that we can understand. Now, the hosting now, we have free hosting and paid hosting. Like I said anything that comes free, you don't have much access to it. Anything that comes free, there's not much freedom to it. Just imagine you are living with someone, you're staying with someone, you're telling the person, tomorrow, this is the kind of food I want to eat. Please, tomorrow morning, I would like to take beans, I would like to take egg, I would like to take tea. I like my food this way. You can't tell the owner of the house. Why? Because you're cutting with the person, you don't have much freedom. But when you're staying yourself, you're the owner of your house, you can decide, okay, the next 2 weeks, I want to eat at McDonald's. The next 3 weeks, I want to go for shopping. The next 3 weeks, I'm not going to cook. You take your decision yourself. Are you getting me? When it's paid. But something that comes free, you don't have much access. But for your website to be live, you need to get a domain name, which is the first thing. Using this as an illustration, then the hosting company where all your files will be stored. And it's not just an ordinary hosting. It needs to be an hosting that's tested, that's been tested and been trusted. There have been a business that you know, just like I said, if, for example, many of us are using a phone, Android phone. There are a lot of memory cards that when you buy them, when you buy the memory cards, within 2 weeks after it has been brought, it will not last 2 weeks and it will spoil, it will crash. maybe in the course of downloading a file, while downloading, maybe it gets to 80%. The next thing, boom, to crack it full up. We tell you this memory card has been affected, has crashed. And the long memory cards that personally I've been using for years. I used for years. The long memory cards that a month after I brought them, they collapsed, they spoiled. So it has to be, there are a lot of complaints like that when it comes to memory card, they are the best plug. They're very good at that. You know, because of what they know they are doing right, they give you access. You can access them 24/7. They give you money back guarantee and all of that can be put in place. They'll tell you, if you have any problem, you can fall back to us. If you have any issues, you can go back to us. They will attend to you. And I said something. I said, when it comes to free hosting, just like you are living in a house that is free, you don't have the much freedom. You don't have the right to tell the owner of the house, sir, please, tomorrow I will not be. Let's say maybe in a house, it has been done in the house that normally when you wake up, you sweep. When you sweep, you wash, then you eat. You're not living with a person, you're not telling the person, nah, sir, truly I'm living with you. I'm not paying anything. I'm living for free. But tomorrow, as from next week, I will stop washing in this house. I will stop sweeping in this house. Just when money at exactly 9 a.m., please give me my food. You can't tell the owner of the house that. The owner of the house will ask the question, please wait. Are you telling me what I'm supposed to do in my house? That's the first thing to be said. But when it's something yourself, you're the owner of the house, you can decide, you can even decide the next month, I'm not going to eat. So that's just the same thing with hosting a website too. With paid hosting, there's a personalized domain name. For example, maybe you want your name to be Praise Closing, or you want your name to be azanshallidshop.com. That's what you wish. If you're paying for it, you can decide, okay, I want it to be that way. But when you're using a free hosting company, they will decide, okay, since you are using it free, our name must be there so that people will know that you're not paying it. Then let's say maybe asan.sali. Maybe the name of the company is Sanchez Ventures. They will put it there. Sanchez Ventures. Their name. But if it's something you are paying for, you decide, please, I don't want your name to be there. I want my name to be there. Just like apple.com, google.com, that.com. They paid already for it. And if you're using free support, free hosting, just say, let's say for example, you're in your house. You are the owner of your house. You can decide, let's say you're living in a house, let's say you're living in an estate, for example, and you've paid for it, you've purchased the house already, and we have chairman of estate. You can decide to tell the estate owner or the company's owner, I'm having issue with my light, please, tomorrow I'd like to be fixed, because you paid for it. But if you're living in a house, let's say for example you're living in a house that is free, you don't have much support, you don't even have much access, you are restricted to a lot of things you can do. Maybe you're the kind of person that maybe you like your freedom, you like to be indoors, stay by yourself. When you stay with people, you're living in a house, and the kind of person, maybe they like people to come outside. You don't have the choice then to be coming outside. But you're staying in a place where you have your own personal space. You decide who you want, the kind of thing you want to do there. So when you're using a free hosting, the technical support for free is, you don't have much technical support. That's when you hear people telling you, please, I'm busy, please. When you're too much, when you're disturbing them too much, you hear them telling you, please, I'm busy, I don't have much time. And anything can happen. There's always downtime. You see a lot of websites, you will check them online for days, for weeks, for months. They are not active. Why? Because they actually, the kind of hosting they're using maybe is free, or the kind of hosting they're using is not that trustworthy. Please, hold on, please, I'm coming. So sorry for the short break, sorry. All right. So like when you're doing the free hosting and paid hosting, it cannot be compared at all. You have the merge feed room. You have the access. Anything, if anything happens, you can reach down to them. Please, what happened to my website? And within minutes to hours, they will get it rectified. So there's always downtime, and there are lots of downsides with free hosting. There's always downside, a lot of downtime. But paid hosting comes with 99.9%. You can decide, okay, website, and when people come on it, within 2 seconds, 3 seconds, there are a lot of things that you can do with it. And on free hosting, you don't have access to much storage. Let's say the kind of person that you want to be posting video content, you want your website to be all about creating courses. And you want people to be posting, let's say, you want to be posting courses and all of that. You need to create a space. You see? You need to create a space, a big space that will accommodate all those huge and heavy files. But on free hosting, they will tell you, okay, because you're using free, please, you don't have much access to a lot of features. But on paid hosting, you can decide, okay, you want to increase your space, you want to increase your storage, and all that will be done. I hope you will understand, please. If you understand, Mercy, Azan, please comment you understood. And everyone, please, if you understood, please just comment you understand. You'll be understanding what I've been saying, so I can move on to the next part. Please comment, you can. All right. Thanks for understanding, man. Mercy, please, have I answered the question, man? I've answered the question. Have I attended to your question? Please, let's comment, please. Let's comment. We understand, please. Let's comment, we'll understand. All right, that's good. Please, let's comment, we'll understand, please. Let's comment, please. Please, we're all family here. Bless. Anything that you're having, you're not understanding, please. Hope you understood. All right, ma. All right, please. I need more responses. Please. I need more responses, please. I need more responses, please. Just comment, please. So we can go on to the next class. Please, let's comment, please. I believe we can all hear me. SARS, MAS. Please, can you all hear me, please? If you can hear me, please, and you understood all what I've said, please, can you comment? Mr. Azan, I've not seen your comment, sir. I don't know if my explanation has been answered to your question. Mr. Azan, Mr. Mazahma Beg, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I'm sorry if I'm not getting the pronunciation. Mr. Azan, Mr. Amma, Mr. J. I need you to respond. I need you to respond. Please, I need you to respond, please. I'm awaiting your response in the next 2-3 seconds so we can move on to the practical itself, please. I want everybody to be carried along. Mr. Sam, please, can you still hear me? Mr. Amma, J. I wait a response, sir. All right, no question, all right, Mr. Azan, Sprays. Right, I'm not J, Mr. J. All right, Mr. Amma, all right. Okay, Mr. J. think Mr. J is in the class. I don't know. Mr. J, I wait your response. I wait. Everybody has responded. I've gotten response from everyone. They just want us to take this class like seriously because we had over 150 that registered. I think mostly the time zone has also been a major setback. Yes, I believe, Mr. Azan, I believe you should be in the evening by now, your place. All right. Everyone has responded. Glad to hear that. So, like I said, at the end of this class, you'll be able to create your own website, ranging from all type of niche. Whether you want to create a church website, you want to create an e-commerce website, you want to create a course content website, you want to just name them. You're going to learn everything in this class. And how you're going to host your website at a cheaper price. The lot of website complaint that you want to host your website is going to take you. It's going to take you fortunes. Like it's going to cost a lot of time. But I'm going to show you a website where you're going to use that I've been using. I've tested myself. That's been using. I've been working. That's working for me. That you're going to get a cheaper price. And like I said, you want to build a house, for example, you need to get a street name. You need to register a street name. Before you build a house, you need to register the location and register maybe the price and all of that. But I'm going to tell you today, this particular hosting I've been using, how you can get a free domain for a year. Like maybe you want your name, maybe you want the name of your shop to be Root Clothings, Mercy Clothings, Azan Clothings, all that. Normally, if you want to get it, you're going to pay for it. But you're going to get it for free for a year without paying a dime. And how you can set a career in website designing, how you can make money out of it in this business, and how to get your website visible on Google. That for each time people come to search for your website, people can get it and get it. Let's say for example, maybe I want to search for websites, let's say I want to search for where to buy, where to buy phones in Nigeria. Let's use that as case study. If you look at this, you see, look at this particular person that is number one, Tuvia Technology. This particular person is ranking number one. The person might not even have a website, but it's ranking number one on Google. You see, you can see a lot of things that is being checked here. You can see that's exactly what you're going to learn in this particular class. How to get a website visible on Google. Maybe you are selling clothes, you're selling shoes, maybe you're a hotel, maybe you're working with anybody and you want your business, even with that, everything will be taught. That when people search, where can I buy shoes in maybe your place, Pakistan, it will pop up. All that will be learned. And how to build a website for yourself. Imagine if you want to build a website, if you're talking of domain, hosting, the plugins, and everything that we used to build a website, it will cost you nothing less than $300, $400, a lot of that, if you put all that into place. But imagine you are waiving all those costs. You are building the website yourself. You say that, okay, today I want to sell clothes. Okay, now let me sit down and build a website myself. Just think about that. For a second, think about it. You're being called a website designer and people call you, please, am I speaking with Ms. Ruth? Am I speaking with Mr. Azan? Am I speaking with Ms. Mercy, Praise, and all of that? Please, this is the business I'm doing and I want you to build a website for me. And you tell them, okay, for me to build a website, you need to pay me this particular amount. Maybe I'm collecting $300, $400. Just think of that. And how to build a website for can and make money. Then how to make money. It may be after you've built your website, you're occupied with a lot of things, a lot of that. And now you can make money from that website through blogging. You can see a lot of websites. Let's say, for example, you go to a website, for example. Let's go to a particular website. Let me search for a particular website. Okay, let me search of where to buy phones. Let's use that in Nigeria, or let's use Pakistan, in Pakistan. If you look at where to buy phones in Pakistan, look at that. You can see this particular map. You can see the first one that is being brought is Sell Links Mobile Shop in Pakistan. Sellmat.pk. This person, look at, is ranking. The first person is Sell Links Mobile Shop, Sellmat.pk, Service.electronic. You see? Now, let's go to this particular website. If you look at this particular website is yearcards.com. No, I don't want to use this. I want a website that, let's say, they're not actually selling, but they're writing articles. To show you an example. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with Metro. I mean online. You see that? You see look at what I'm saying. This particular website, the domain name is Metro Online. That's the domain name. The name of this website is Metro Online. This person is not using the top level domain. He's not using .com, but the person is using .pk. I'm still looking for it. I'm not getting what I want. I want a website that they're not really selling the product, they're just writing maybe like a review or something. Let me write iPhone 13 review. Let me write iPhone 13 review. Try that. iPhone 13 review. Alright. You look at iPhone 13 review. Alright, yes, this is what I want. Look at this person, Tom's Guide. The domain name of this person is Tom's Guide. This Tech Radar, the name of the domain name is Tech Radar. iPhone Phone Arena, that's the name of that. If you look at this Phone Arena now, this person is writing something related to phone. Because for the person to be bearing Phone Arena, you will not be writing articles on weight loss or how to make money. No, it's article because he has niched down that he's going to be writing things on Phone Arena, on phones. You see. Now let's click on the first one, Tom's Guide. Let's click on Tom's Guide. If you go to Tom's Guide, look at this guy's website. See, it's telling us to sign up to the email. So if, for example, if I sign up to this guy's email, in the future, there might be some product you might want to sell to me. This part of the marketing to email marketing. See, now, you can see this person has written, this was published 23 days ago. This guy has written iPhone 13 review, everything you need to know. Now, look at it. While you are reading, if you notice something, while you are reading, as you're reading, you can see something pop up. Look at this thing that popped up here. This particular guy here popped up. If you look at the right, there's something that is written, join the SM partner programs. Let's go down. You can see something down. It's telling us add the extension. Look at something here. This particular thing, this place where my arrow is showing, is an ad. This thing is an advertisement. This guy has optimized his website down. His website has started ranking on Google, and he has made, like, he's doing blogging, writing reviews on phones and Tom's Guide, guiding you on things you need to know. And now he has partnered himself with Google, and Google has placed an advertisement on his website. So if I click on this particular website, if I click on this particular ad now, let's watch. I'm on tomsguide.com/reviews. But let me click on this on the right. If I click on this thing on the right, you can see it has taken me away from the guy's website, taking me to another website, showmass.com. You see, it's taking me to another website. It's different entirely from Tom's Guide. blogging. So there's a way you can write articles that can run on Google and you make money out of it. Oh, I mistakenly, oh God, I canceled it. Sorry for that. All right, then affiliate marketing. On your website, you can create a website that maybe you want to be an affiliate to people. Let's say there's someone selling shoes in your environment, and you be like, sir, please, I want to sell shoe, and once I sell this shoe, this is the commission, this is my percentage. After you've concluded on the price, you create a website, you created a website already, and maybe you create a particular site around you're selling. Maybe you are using words of mouth, you're using free marketing, or you're using paid marketing, or using organic marketing to sell those products. When people come to your website, you tell them to go online to check it. When they buy, you make sales, you're making money. So there are a lot of ways you can make money creating website, and love that. And love that, I was told, the organizer said, all that will be taught. And I'm going to teach you some of these things too myself. And the love that causes maybe videos that will be given and step by step that will be made. And now, if in this class, you're going to learn how to download premium plugins. Like you see, I underlined these plugins. You know, I said something else. I said, thank God for technology that has made life so easy for us. Today, you can be in your car and you sleep from here, maybe a journey of 2 hours. You can sleep all through the journey and the car has been set already. The car will be driving itself. You don't need to pass through those stress. You don't need to be stressed. All you need is to press some functions. Car, this is where I'm going. Drop me at this particular place. That's what is needed. If you want to do anything, maybe you want to do anything, there are a lot of automated tools that are there already, that has been set. All you need to do is just to press, copy, paste, and a lot of that has been done. So exactly the website you'll be creating. Also, in the website you'll be creating also, you don't need to maybe start coding, HTML, JS, React, and all that. You need to just use plugins. Like I said, we'll be using WordPress. Why? Majority of the websites and what are being created on WordPress. And it's a CMS that is very good, it's secure, and it's very easy to access. You can access it like everything has been said. All you need is just to press some key, and all of that will be done. And the reason why I like WordPress is because, let's say for example, you want to create a website, and on your website you want a particular feature that when people come in, you want a message that will pop up. Contact us. Do you need any help? Contact us. The reason why I like WordPress is because if you want that kind of feature, all you need to do just to get a plugin. You go to that WordPress, you search a plugin, you install it, and you activate it. You don't need to start programming. You just find any plugin. Maybe you want a plugin that when people come on a website, you can link them to your YouTube. You want them to watch your video on YouTube. You just create that plugin. You set the plugin, you copy, you paste it, and that's all. And most of these plugins, if you're going to get them, it's going to cost you dollars. But I'm going to show you how you're going to download these premium plugins for free. And these plugins are original GPL files. These plugins, many of the plugins that people are saying today, they are virus, that have been compromised, that have been breached. But these companies are already brought from the original source. They are not crashed, they're not launched. So you're not scared whether your website will be infected or not. And at the end of this class, we're going to be having classes where we give ourselves assignments to do, projects to do, So just as to know that we're getting it. Just as I'm building, I also like the assignment that will be given. You also get your domain, your website, all those stuff that will be done so that you can follow through. So maybe after I've built or I'm building, you also build. Then when you're done, you can ask questions, okay, this particular thing I've done, what's the next thing? So all that will be done, and there will be gifts that will be given. There will be given both in kinds, gift and cash. Whereas we have overall best winners maybe in the assignments that will be given, the first to complete, and those that get it right, there will be a lot of gifts that will be given, and all that will be done. Just follow through the classes. Make sure you attend the classes as we're going along. When the assignment that will be given, just do and follow up. And I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. Seriously. So, someone has a question, what is plugins? That's just what I explained now, sir. Plugins is let's say, for example, let me use something as an example. Today, I'm trying to see an example that I can use that will be so easy for us to get. All right, let's say, for example, now, you want people to watch you. Look at now. I'm here in Nigeria. Many of us are in Pakistan, many in India. Right, many in Nigeria, and you could see all what I'm using. You could see all what I'm displaying here. Normally, if I want to come to Pakistan, it's going to cost me a lot of money. I will need to process my visas and a lot of things that will be done. But now, Zoom has already created that thing. Zoom has already created a tool that if I want you to see what I'm doing, I will just go to Zoom, register with them, sign up, do some little settings, and boom, you start seeing it. Just like if I want to make a video call with you now, I can go on WhatsApp, I can go on Facebook, I go on all these platforms. I need to do just to sign up with them, and before you know what happened, it will be done. So also, if you want to create a website, there are tools already that have been done already. Normally, if you want to create a website, you need to start using coding, CSS, add HTML, all those things. But now, you don't need to create all that. All that has been made simpler for you. Like I said, thank God for digital technology, digital space that has made life so easy for us. Now today, you see a lot of robots that are cooking, that they are open doors and a lot of things for people. Used to be before, there are a lot of threats, but it has made life so easy. Now also, if you want to create a website, you don't need to have those prior knowledge of coding, HTML, Java, CSS, React, and all of that. Now, with WordPress that we're going to be using in this class, which is one of the best in the world, majority of the website, BBC, CNN, and using this website, are using this thing to create their website. And why I said I love WordPress is because there's something that is called plugins. And plugins is something like I said, like a tool. Maybe for example, my website, I want people, when they come on my website, I want them to come straight to my WhatsApp. If they need any question, they can click on it and come straight to my WhatsApp. All I need is just to install a plugin on my WordPress website. When I install that plugin, I install it around, chatting and stuff. When I install it, I activate it. I just do some little settings, and before you know, boom, it will be set up on my website. If you want maybe people to download courses online on your website, you want people to maybe when you want people to come to your Facebook, to your LinkedIn account, to your WhatsApp account, all those stuff. Maybe you want business that people to pay on your business. You can just get a plugin that's around payments and all of that. You just install it, activate it, and before you know, it will be active on your website. So that's just it. I hope you understood, Mr. Azan. I hope you understood now, Mr. Azan. I hope you got it. Now, so I said, if you want to be using plugins, it's going to cost you. Many of these plugins will be mainly $70, $80, $30. But in this class, I'm going to show you everything, how you can get these plugins downloaded for free without paying. And they are actually from the original source. And like I said, there will be assignments as times goes on, class goes on. There'll be assignments that will be given, maybe as I'm building, maybe assignment to build this particular website, do this and this and this and that and that. And remember, for that to be done, we need to get everything will be done, will be straight. So the overall winner should get cash, both in like an overall best winner will be given gifts, and that will be assignments. An assignment is really important. It's not compulsory, but it's important because for us to, let's say for example, you're already building a website on a particular stuff, for you to get it, because they said practice makes perfect. When something is not practiced, you will not understand it. A lot of times, personally, the lot of things that I've learned personally that I thought I don't know how to do it until I started implementing it. And for you to know you're good at something, they said mistake is a future benefit that is not known. A lot of times we don't want to make mistake, but that's not actually a good thing. If you want to learn something, you need to make a mistake. But the ability to learn from that mistake is when it becomes the pro version of it. But they say mistake is the future benefit that is not known. Someone that does not make mistake cannot be boss. Facebook today, we're talking about Facebook today. Facebook is not the day Facebook started that it became global. There's been a lot of criticism. You need to pass through the hall of critics before you can get to hall of fame. If you're not criticized, you will not get to hall of fame. So for you to get things done, you need to do the assignment, like get things done. You need to practicalize them. All these things we're saying, we all not worth anything when it's not practicalized. So in some minutes now, we'll go live to show us everything. So this is just an introduction class. It will soon be, which we're going to some minutes, we're going to be done with class. But I'm going to show us the little thing I've said today to show us the practical of it. Please hold on, please. Please, if you gotten values and you really understand, like you understood all what I've said, please comment below you got value and you understand. Please comment below you understand. Please comment. Let me see your comments, please. I understand, sir. All right. Please, I also want to hear. I also want to see other people's comments too, so we can go straight to. All right, well understood. All right. Thanks very much. Thanks for waiting till this time. I really appreciate your. I mean, like many of us, like we have all our businesses that maybe a lot of things we were supposed to attend to, but we left out, and that's why I said it's not going to be in vain. Seriously. Or if someone has a question, so we get assignments to do so. Please, can you explain that, sir? Please, can you expatiate better, sir, Mr. Zan? Mr. Zan, please, can you explain better? Now remember, I said there are 3 steps to follow to create a website. I want to say this, then I will go to show the practical. The first thing is to get your website domain, which we've answered. The second thing is we'll be using WordPress, your website domain and hosting, which that has been said to. Then I said all right, Mr. Jan, don't worry, you have to create a website too. The website will be created. I'm going to show you some stuff that I will do. Then the website will be created. Then you have to create the website to just follow the same way I'm doing, sir, so that it will be easy for you, sir. Yeah. Then get your website domain and hosting. That's the first thing needed. I've solved that. Then the second thing needed is to install WordPress. Remember I said WordPress is going to be the content management that we'll be using to create this website without coding. Remember the class, I said this class is sorry, let me go back to the beginning of the class. I said creating your first website without coding in minutes to hours. No technical experience needed. I'm telling you, you don't need to have any experience. You will see how it is to get this done. This, we're going to be using WordPress to create. We're going to, remember, we're going to get a domain name first. Then we're going to get a website hosting second. Now, after we've done that, we can now start designing our website to our taste, what we want it to be. Remember, the first thing to do is to get a domain hosting. Remember, I said domain hosting first. So the domain hosting that I'm going to be using, sure, you can custom, sure. But that's if it is paid. You can only customize your domain name if it is a paid, you are using a paid version. I'm going to show you how you're going to get it at a cheaper price. That's what I use. How you're going to get at a cheaper price. It's not going to cost you much, and you're going to get your domain name for free. Remember I said the hosting company will be using you're going to be getting it for free. We're going to be getting it for free. And the domain hosting will be cheap. And you can customize your domain name. Exactly, you can. So the domain hosting and so we'll be using sorry, I want to try to annotate so that I can. Yeah. So the hosting company that I've been using for years now. I'll be using is HostGator. And I will tell you why. I've been using HostGator for a time now. And I will tell you why I've been using HostGator. Now let's go to the platform to see and check it out. See, you come to HostGator. Let's go to hostgator.com. See what it's saying? Yeah, when HostGator, see, it's like go where you see 65% plus free domain. Go where the pros host. See, why I love HostGator is because they're going to give you free. Normally, if you want to secure your website, securing your website will cost you. You need to pay. And a lot of things that needs to be done on your site, on your part. But when using HostGator, HostGator will give you for free. There's something that is called SSL in website creation. There's something that is called SSL, and that's the security. Something like this. If you look at this, let me show you. If we look at this particular website, let's go to apple.com. You can see, if you look at this particular logo up here, look at this particular logo. You can see this logo here. You can see there's one padlock at the top of that logo. Why is it not showing? All right. You can see there's a padlock on top of this logo. It's showing something, a padlock, secure. It's showing something, connection is secured. If it's not secured, it will not bring it here, and it's going to be HTTP. If you look at this particular website, it brought HTTPS. It brought, you don't even notice. Just try to see as it loads. Just try to see as it loads. Apple.com. Just concentrate on the loading. You see, it brought it HTTPS. So when a website is having HTTPS, you see, look at HostGator, HTTPS. Look at some of the website, HTTPS. When a website is having HTTPS, it means it's secure. There's a difference between HTTP and HTTPS. So when a website is having HTTPS, the S, it's secured. That means on the website, you can put in your login details, you can put in your card payments, and all of that. You'll not be scared of any issue. You even see some of this website that is not, let me see if I can find a website that is not secured. You even see Google will tell you this website is not advisable to put in your card details, because you can tell that kind of website can be tracked, can be breached. HTTP. Let me see if I can see a website that has HTTP. me see if I can have a website like that. Okay, let's see this website. Sorry, still loading. Oh, the loading speed is slow. Loading speed is slow. All right, I think you understood what I meant by saying, like when it's HTTP, you see Google itself, we bring it. When there's nothing, you see, look at Google itself. Google itself is having a padlock. You see, connection is secure. You see, your information, for example, password or credit card. You see, you can zoom it to see. Your connection is secure. Your information, for example, password or credit card numbers, is private when it's sent to this site. So when you send in your payment or anything, it's private, it cannot be breached. When security is not on website, it can be breached. Hackers can hack the website. Right there, because the information, everything will be exposed. But when there's security on the website, it will not be. And that's one thing that WordPress will give to you. Free SSL, you're not paying for it. Normally, you're supposed to be paying for it. And you see, we have a lot of web hosting, we have shared hosting, website builder, WordPress hosting, VPS hosting. But you would think, as we're using WordPress, that we'll be using WordPress hosting, but no. We'll be using shared hosting to build our website. And see, a lot of things you get on HostGator is that you can transfer your site. It's just one click install. They give you free SSL certificate, 99% uptime guarantee, free domain, a lot of bandwidth, a lot of storage. You see, there's 24/7, 365 support. This is one thing I like about them too. That means when you have issue, can you see the difference that I'm saying now between free? If it is free, I will not be able to disturb them every hour, every seconds, every minute, every time. But when it is paid, when I talk to them, they won't listen to me because I've paid for the service. But now you can call them, you can chat them 24/7, 365 a year. You can chat them anytime. If you have any question, you can reach out to them. Then they also give $100. I don't know, maybe it's not here, but they also give $100 and all to advertise for free. All right. Now the next thing to do is when you come here, come to hostgator.com. We're about to building our website now. Go to hostgator.com. Please hope you're following me. If you can see, please type in follow. Please, if you can see and you understood this part, type in follow. We just see the numbers. Take many lefts for most and all that. Please, you can just type in follow. All right, man. All right. Please, Mr. already said she's following. We also have Jay, Praise, and Mercy in class, please. All right. So we have, I think we left with Jay and Mercy. Please, if you follow it, Jay, Mercy, Joe. Please type in follow, star J Mercy, please. You're not much. Please type in follow if you've gotten to this stage and you understood and you're following. All right. Jay, I'll wait your response too. I'll wait your response, Jay. Jay, I'll wait your response, Jay. All right. While we're waiting for Jay. All right. So once you come to this part, hostgator.com, you just click on Get Started. Let me show you. Let's go back again to see. Once you come to hostgator.com, click on Get Started. When you click on hostgator.com, when you type on hostgator.com, then click on Get Started. Click on Get Started. Once that is clicked, it's going to bring us to this part. Once it brings us to this part, oh, sorry, let me clean off this annotation. All right. Once it brings us to this part, you see, it's giving us the varieties of plans they have that we can use before we can get our website hosted. And look, they have the action plan, they have the baby plan, and they have the business plan. They actually recommend this, but as a beginner, as we're starting, our advice is we go with action plan. Because on action plan, we're also getting free if they're recommending this since we're just creating a website, a single website. It's advisable we go with action plan. Maybe at times go when this money and the budget has increased, then we can change our plan. But as long as we're still going with single website and we're building a website, it's advisable we go with action plan. Because on baby plan, you can create as many websites as you want. You know, as many. But on action plan, we just having just an access to a website. So now we click on, you see, okay, all right. You see, HostGator, why I love HostGator is this: they give you $150 Google Ads. You have 45 days money back guarantee if you're not satisfied with their service. That's why I said people that know what they're doing, they don't need to. They know already that what they're offering, what they're offering is the best. So they're giving the access to test it out. Oh, sorry. My phone, God. Oh, please, my system battery is low. Maybe if we are called short, we'll try to start from where we stop. I'm just having some little minutes left. Because I'm very sorry for the inconvenience it's caused. I charged the system full. I expected it to last longer than this. And I was thinking I'll be light as well so that I can back it up. But why that happens, maybe in case maybe we're cut short, please, we'll try to reschedule the time back so that we can continue from where we stop. Because I'm very, 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 very sorry, please. I expected to have gone even past than this, so the questions answered a lot of that. Brought me back, and I'm very sorry for that. So, HostGator will give you those stuff. They will give you those particular assets, and you see the functions. You have emails. They even give you 500 Google Ads. But the reason for you to use that, it's been said there, like maybe you have to spend $500 before they can give you $500 credit. But 100, I don't think they ask for the Microsoft Ad. When using Microsoft Ad, Bing Ad, for example, like I use Bing Ads to work that, they will give you $100 for free to run advertisements for your business. So now we are choosing the action plan. You just click on it, buy now. You see? Now, so you see, the first thing, because we are hosting, because I'm using HostGator for my domain name and hosting, that's why it's like this. The law of platform, if for example you've gotten domain name, you can just write it here. If you've gotten the domain name for a platform already, all you need to just bring it. But now I'm using HostGator for my domain name and hosting. That's why you see, so he said I should enter my domain name. Let's say, for example, let's say I want to use Root Clothing. Let's see if Root Clothing is available. If no one has used Root Clothing before. Root Clothing. Let's say we want to sell clothes.com. Let's see. You can see I said we have a lot of domains. We have Root Clothing. Maybe you want to be rootclothing.online, rootclothing.site, rootclothing.store, rootclothing.website, rootclothing.tech, a lot of. But I prefer .com. Now, let's see if it's available. See, it's loading. You can see, he said rootclothing.com is available. And it's going to be free for a year. Normally, if you're going to choose .club, you're going to pay $9.5. You see, it's very cheaper. .com is like, when you talk of .site, you see it's cheap. All these are cheap. But if you're going to use .com, it's even expensive, more expensive than 9.5. But we're not going to pay for a year. We're going to get it for free. And now, after that has been done, we selected this is the domain we're using. It brought us to this point: domain privacy protection. LetHostGator.com. We don't want it. HostGator is telling us, like, for a year, they're going to be billing us $14.95 to have domain privacy, to secure our domain. But we don't want it. I'm going to show you how you're going to get those things for free. We don't want it. So that it will reduce our cost, our expenses. We are unchecking it. And then we already choose the plan. We already choose the plan that we're going for, asking plan, because we're building a website. Now, look at it. Look at where it comes from. If we're going to go for a month, we're going to be paying $11.95. If we're going for 6 months, you're going to be paying at $11.95. If we're going for a year, if we're paying for a year, just a year off, instead of paying $11.95, you will pay $3.95. If we're going for 36 months, that's 2 years. Instead of you paying $3.95, you pay for $2.75. I will also give you a code how these things can be cheaper. Most of the time I go with the 12 months stretch, the year, because it becomes cheaper. And there's even a code I use to reduce the price. Then if you know you cannot afford maybe the 1 month, you can go with the 6 months stretch, so that the price will be reduced. Because the higher it goes, the lower it becomes. It gets reduced. If you're going with the 12 months, you are paying $3.95. Then there's a code I'm going to give out that will make it reduce. So let's say we're going with 6 months, or let's say we're going with 12 months. Select your plan. You put in your email address, the email address you want to use. Let's say we want to use Roots Clothing at gmail.com. It has to be a working email, because it's on his email that your login details and your receipt will be sent. It's from the email that you can have access to your website. So it has to be a working Gmail that is really working. You also put in your email again, your confirmed email address. You paste it. You choose your password. Let's hide it. Let's say we put in let's add a password. Let me add a password. Let's just put in the password that we will remember. And you put in the pin you want to use. You put in the pin you want to use. You enter your billing information. You can use credit card, you can use paper. If you're having paper, you can use that. You have the billing cards, you put in the name, Roots. Company is optional. You just put in your phone number. Address. You put in your working address. To save time, let me input those things so that I can. Let me change the country. Maybe you're in Pakistan, you change it to Pakistan. You city, maybe Lagos. The state, Lagos State. Your zip code. You can search on Google the zip code of your location. You just type it. It's always this number in Nigeria, 454. You search it. The zip code of your particular location you hang in. You input that. Then you input the name on your card. Let's say root. The credit card number. I'm just using this as case study. I already have just to show you step by step. Yes, you want me to put my details so that you can. I don't want anybody to take my money. So, but I'm going to show you everything step by step without hiding. I'm just using this as a case study. Then let's put the CV code, 3 in number, the expiry date, all that is there. Remember, I deselected this. The add domain, because putting that, we had money to my payment. So after that has been done, I'm also purchasing, just for the case of this class, I'm also purchasing a new domain to show step by step. That's why I said the assignment, everything will be done. You need to get the website, to all these things to get it so that we can follow along. So as I'm doing on my part, you do on your part. Because practice makes perfect. So you see, it's going to bring this point on select all this part. Keep your visitor safe. Already they're giving us free SSL certificate. If it's selected, deselect it, please. Professional, you're going to get all that for free. Now, if you're using this thing, originally it comes with WordPress, but please use this discount 15. Look at, originally see, it's giving us $47. Come in, please. Please, I'm just wait on. I'm trying to get something. If you see, once you put that into heat, you get it validated. This code will reduce the price, the cost of it. Put it there. Originally, when you come to this part, the snappy will be there, but it's not going to function anything. It's not working. But when you put this code, discount 15, you validate it. Once it's written, validated, you can see it's brought to us rootclothing.com for a year, and we chose 12 months. That's a year. So instead of us paying $125.39, over $78.59 are deducted. You see, normally we're supposed to pay $125 in total, but because I inputted the piece discount 15, let me put it in the chart so we can copy. I've sent it to a chart so that we can copy it. Piece discount 15. Once that is inputted, you validate it. Once it's validated, you check it out. Account activation free, money back guarantee for 5 days. Domain, you're getting, instead of paying $17, you see to that. We're supposed to pay $17 for a year domain, but we're getting it for free. And because we chose a year, we are getting $46.8. We're supposed to pay $106 because I inputted the code. Now let's calculate how much here in Nigeria, 46.80 divided by, they're not using the in Nigeria, the $1 to naira is 500 naira. It's going to be 46.80. Let's divide it by 12. That means you're paying 3.90. That means you're paying like 2,000 naira per month. You see to that? So that's why I say it's always advisable to, if you're going with a month, you'll be paying over 6,000 naira a month. If you're going with just a month. But if you're going with a year plus, it will reduce. So you are paying like 2,000 naira. I'm going to show you for this course, for this particular, because of this, I already brought one. But I'm not showing my details. I'm going to show you exactly. After you click on, you've included all that, you click on, you have read and agreed to the hospital. Then we check out. Because my system was low, that will take us to the next class. As in, once you click on check out now. So once you're done with that, you click on check out now. And when that is done, it's going to bring you to this place. It's going to bring you to this part. It's going to bring you, once you're done with that, it will bring you here. So you're trying to. It's just going to take time. Come in. Yeah. So once you are done with that, it's going to bring you to this platform. I put my name. See what's going to, I already put make a website today.com. I just did this not quite long. Make a website today.com. Once you are done putting the checkouts now, it's going to bring you to this platform. And so it's from this platform we're going to install the CMS, the WordPress that we'll be using for the website. And once that is done, then from there, we can go live. Now, you see, it's bringing us, look at. So from here, all you have to do is just to come to this front, launch cPanel. Once you are brought to this platform, you click on launch cPanel. I need to sign in. Sorry, let me put in my details. Sorry, it's loading. All right, so it's going to bring you to this part. Once you're done with that, it's going to bring you to this part. I hope you are following, because the assignment we're going to be doing in the next class, it takes you to get your website too, so that we can step by step show ourselves how it can be done. So as I'm practicing on my side, you're also doing out your hand. So once that is done, you'll be brought to this part. You can see my domain name. Let me annotate so that we can. You can see it's my domain name, the other name, makeawebsitetoday.com. That's displaying here. Then all you need to just to come down, scroll down, and come to this where you see WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Remember we said we'll be using WordPress to build our website. You can either come here, WordPress Manager by Softaculous, or you come down, click on this. But let's use the hopper one. You go to WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Just click on it. You see, remember I said we are using WordPress to create our website. So once you click that, click on install. It's going to bring us to this part. And see, already they've given us a protocol. They said we should choose a protocol. Remember in the first slide, I showed us what protocol is all about. So we're using HTTPS because we want our website to be secure. HTTPS, you click, if already you have domains already on this particular hosting platform and you want it to be built on that platform, you choose the domain. But because I'm having only this domain, I'm going to choose makeawebsitetoday.com. Let this place be blank. Please, don't let anything be here. Let it be blank, empty. And from here, you choose your site's name. Let's say I want my website name to be Make a Website Today. Make a Website Today. Make a website today. Then let's say I want my website description to be, when people search on my website, what will be my website, how to create a website. That's what, let me show you what that is all about. Let's say, for example, let's go to apple.com. When we come to apple.com, when you click on the upper part of it, when you click on all right, you can see all right, you can see something like this, but this is not supposed to show. Let me see. Let me search for another one. You can see what I was explaining that time. Not secure. So if you put anything into this website, you are at your own risk. You can see it's telling me this website is not secure. And nobody has already purchased this domain. So you can buy it. Let's go to Netherlands.com. I'm not getting what I'm saying. But the thing is, what I'm supposed to get is, I don't know. But once you click on the upper part of this website, there'll be a details that will be brought, like a little description of the website that will be brought. That's just exactly what will be showing. Okay, yeah, if you go to, I think it's there. Okay, I don't think they put it there. I don't think they put it there. I don't think these people put it there. Let me see. Let me see if we get to put there so that you can see what I'm trying to explain. All right, you can see something is showing up here. I'll try to, let me see if I can do something better. Let me see this particular website. Service is slow. check for another website. All right, let's go with this. All right, yeah, I've got what I want. You see, if you click on the upper part of this, if you click, you see what is brought. You see what it's out. Best web design digital marketing company Benin City. You can zoom in from your side. You can see what it brought. Best web design digital marketing company Benin City. That's exactly what it's being meant by side description. So if anybody over the top of this website, this is what it's going to bring. Best website. So we teach, maybe on our description, when people over on that same thing, we write, we teach people how to build website. We teach how to build a functional and well-optimized website. All right. So from here, we change our admin name. Let's say their admin name. You want their admin name to be, maybe make a website or anything. Most times, advisable not to use the admin because people, so that you change it entirely. Then the password. Let me. All right, make a website. I want to change the password because I'm going live. I'm doing it live. So you put in your admin email, the email you want to use. Already, we've not created this, so it might not work. We're still going to create that. Time goes on. You put in the email. Maybe let's say make a website at gmail.com. You already have an email already. Make money online. Make money online. You see, that's the email I'll be using for this. Then you select your language, let it be English. They select everything here. Please, deselect them. Make sure there's nothing in this directory. And make sure you deselect all. All you need to do is just to click on install. You click in your email installation details too. Once you click on install, it will start. And from installation, this email installation details will be sent to your Gmail. Then from there, you can start up. All right, please, I'm coming, please. I'm sorry for the background for a space. All right, so the screen is paused. The screen is paused already. So from you put in the email. I already inputted the password. I already inputted the email. Then from there you click on install. I already inputted my email so that the email installation will be sent to me. I just click on install. See? So for you to know that just because of this class, I brought this myself so that we can use it. That's why I said the assignment is also important. Because the assignment will give you access to the Git. And as I'm practicing on my hand, just imagine because of the class, I brought a domain just strictly for this class. So it's expected of you to, if you want to go along the class, to get it easy, to make it very easy for you. Just practice made perfect. You need to follow this trend too, the step by step. So while we wait, you see what it said? WordPress has been successfully installed at your website. Can you see? Now, if I go to the website now, let's go to the website now. You go to makeawebsitetoday.com. You see? Can you see? You see? This is exactly what, if you go to makeawebsite.com now, this is exactly what you're going to see now. Now, that's exactly what we're going to see. But now from here, it's just something like, for us to have access to the editing very well, this is the administrative URL. We need to go, we click on this. The thing is just for you to just come here, add up this, then you see, can you see it brought something? We teach how to build a functional and well-optimized website. Can you see that's just the same way we put it in? Can you see? Then from here, you click WP each time you want to log in to edit your website, the backend of your website. After your website /WP-admin, you click enter. All right, can you see? We are now at the back of our website. From here now, we can edit anything editable. Now see, look at, normally if you come to this website, look at all what is displayed. I don't want all this to be displayed on my website. I don't want all this to be displayed on the website. I don't want all this to be displayed. If you come to makeawebsitetoday.com, look at what you're going to see. But I want to delete everything. All you need to do is just to come to the pages. I come to all the pages on this website. I delete them. First, I want to move them to trash. Then apply. I go to trash. Click on it. Then delete permanently. Apply. You also go to post or post. I don't want that to be shown. I'll click on move to trash, apply. Then from trash, I go to trash, delete permanently. All right, let's go to our website again. Let's refresh. You see the magic. You can see all those things that were here before has been deleted. All those things that were here before has been deleted. So now we just need to start editing and editing. So on which that we come to the end of the class. In the next class we continue. And the assignment is just follow the process that I followed. Make sure that in the assignment you use you also get your domain name. Because the next class we're going to start from here. I'll show you how you can make your website go live. how to get your domain name using HostGator, how to get your domain hosting, and all that. Everything have been shown, and now it's time for us to start building a website, to start creating. Like I've shown us to this stage. So the next class we continue on from where we are stopping now. The pages, how to to change the preview and the pattern, the appearances of the website. So now, just make sure you go through, you follow the same process, the hosting, the domain. I don't know, maybe the class. I don't know. It has been recorded. I don't know. Maybe it's posted so that we can. Maybe the details will be shared on WhatsApp, like the group. Maybe we can watch and follow the process on how to go about it. Just get the domain name, the hosting, and don't forget to use the discount code that will make it discounted. Like I show you, just for the purpose of this particular stuff too. I've also purchased this. I've also purchased this domain fresh. Just for the course. All right, just for the course. All right, man. Just for the course of this, I've purchased this domain hosting to show step by step how this can be done. All right, yes. I will try to see what that can be done on that. Then the assignment, that's just an assignment. The next class, to get it how it can be done. And I want to say thanks very much for watching to the end of this part. I want to say you're the best. Thanks for your time and everything that's been. You left all your business and all of that just for the sake of this class. I want to say thank you very much. And I really appreciate your coming. Thanks very much. Thanks very much, man. Ms. Ruth, I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. God bless you. And thanks for coming. So now we're coming to the end of the class. The next class we're going to show ourselves, continue for where we stopped, to show step by step how it can be done. And please don't forget to also, if maybe there are friends too that you think that this class will not be of help to, you can as well share to them to that again. We all live together. So thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for taking your time. I never thought I would reach this time, 2:40. But I want to say thank you, everyone. So everybody that's waited, Adzan, Salid, Ms. Ruth, Ms. Praise, Ms. Mercy, Joe, and all that. I want to say thank you. So until next time again, we're going to. All right, Mr. Zan. God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. Until next time again, we're going to. Oh, Mr. Praise. Sorry, sir. Mr. Praise. Sorry for the misconception. Sorry. Thanks very much, Mr. Praise, Mr. Zan. I think Miss Mercy, Miss Roots. All right. So how were you able to get to the class, sir? There's a WhatsApp group. Where the link and everything is always being posted. Oh, Mr. Praise, please, can you? There's a WhatsApp group. Yeah, I'm talking of the WhatsApp group, sir. I think that's. Oh, wow. Sorry, Mr. Zan, how were you able to get this? How were you able to get to this class then? I don't know. How am I going to do it? Okay, please. Yes, I don't have the link now. Just please, when I'm done with this class, try to make. Please, I'm going to send my email so that you can chat that way. Oh wow. What's up? Mr. Praise, we're glad to have you, sir. I'm glad to have you, Miss Kelly. I'm glad to have every one of us. Miss Ruth, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you richly. God bless you richly, Mr. Azan. Thanks for coming, Mr. Praise. So I'm going to send in my. Alright. Please, I've sent my Gmail to everyone after the class because I'm not with the link. I need to get it from the organizer. But please, when I'm done with it, you can just send an email. Say, hi, I was at your maybe the class, then I need the WhatsApp link, and I will send it to you, please. I really appreciate every one of us here. I think, please, I was able to do a little justice to that. I hope you got the understanding of what I was trying to explain all this while. Please, it's just 2-3 maybe seconds. Hope you got value and hope you understood what I said. Please, if you did, Please, I'd like you to comment below. You got value and you understood all what I said. Please, I will be sending the link. Don't worry, please. And hope we've seen it. Please, if you saw the wow, Step Praise. Thanks very much, sir. Thanks very much, sir. I really appreciate your response. God bless you, sir. Please, hope you've gotten. Please, when we're done, please try to click on the. Please try to send a message to the email. Make money online 0810002@gmail.com. Then from there, I will send the link to you. Because I'm not with the link. I need to talk to the organizer to collect the link. Please. Mr. Azan, hope you got value. Step Praise said he has gotten a lot of value already. His roots. Hope you got value too, man. It's Mercy. Because I want your response just a few seconds to the closing of the class. I want to say thank you everyone again for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you for waiting the time out of your busy schedules. So we're here today. I really appreciate you. I really thanks for coming. Thanks. All right, Mr. Zan, that's good. I'm glad you got values. I'm glad. I'm also awaiting the response. Thanks for coming. These rich thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Mr. Zara, thanks for coming. Oh, right, that's good. It's messy. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. Alright, I think we're just waiting for us to give us a response there. Thanks for coming. No, we're getting ourselves better. We get admin things. We started with over 11. We're left with 6. That's the Lord's our committed and I believe we need to be committed to best to see things also right for us. Like an added value, another skill what's it called? Another skill out there is an advantage for us. Like I said, we're living in an age that's left the saturated era to what we can offer, what we can leave, the values, the skill it is. And knowing this will not only help you, but will also, will not only help you, but we also triple and add a lot of benefits to your as an advantage for you. Alright. I really appreciate everybody. Thanks for coming. Ms. Ruth. Please hope you got value too as well. I really appreciate it. Please